Hey, how's it going, you guys? It's Pat Platypus here, and it's time for another double review of Hunter x Hunter. This is episode 136 and 137, but 136 first. This episode is, the first half is basically NGL stuff. We get Welfrin, which I don't know when Welfrin became like a cool guy, but he's a cool guy now. I don't know what happened. My opinion of him has totally changed, but he's kind of cool. He's with Hina, the one chick who I've never said by name because I didn't really know her name. The aunt who looks mostly like a person. And they're going to go with the one dude, the Bezef dude, to Meteor City to find Gyro. And Bro, the fucking crab, crawfish, shrimp dude, he's chilling in the NGL, and he brings the assistant that worked for Hina, she looks mostly like an ant, she doesn't talk, takes her home to a village, and as soon as I saw the mother of the two kids who died early on, I was like, oh, okay, that's who that is. And then she talks, and it turns out to be the daughter, and we have this stupid fucking, like, I knew who you were because I'm your mother type thing, and it's just like, like, that's, like, bullshit to a certain extent, but, you know, it's whatever. It was a nice little reunion, I guess. I don't know if Colt is going to go back there because he was the older brother. I don't know if he's going to go back there. He's still taking care of Kite. Yeah, that. He ended up naming it after his sister, Reyna, but then this thing wants to call itself Kite, which is kind of like, whoa. Like, because Kite's body was still a thing, so unless they just gave, like, the brain to the queen to eat, maybe? That's possible. Or, you know, just some of him, not the whole thing. But that's weird. That thing wouldn't call itself Kite if it wasn't in some way related to Kite, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know how I feel about characters being brought back as Chimera ants like this, because it's like, their death has, like, this huge impact, and it's like, oh, we saw kids die, but then it's like, boom, here they are, you know, and they're alive, they look different, but they're the same people, and I don't know, it's not, like, bad, it's not like I'm super complaining about it, it just is a little weird. But yeah, there's that little reunion, and just, you know, development with the ants and how their personalities are different. But a pretty slow first half to this episode, honestly. And there's also a little recap of, like, what's happened to the citizens of that one country that was ruled by fucking Kim Jong-il kind of guy. So yeah, that's the first half. The second half is, like, hospital stuff. Episode picks up pace here. We get Killua, and he says he's going to save Gon. Nav says they're going to bring in specialist doctors, and Gon is, like, in super critical condition. Killua was still talking the heavy bromance friendship stuff, but it was pretty heartfelt. I can't bring in the gay jokes right now because it was pretty heartfelt. But yeah, that's what Killua's gonna do, and he had one of his murder faces on, so he bails out. Morel was gonna go find him when he heard that thing's calling itself Kite, but I think Killua's already gone, so that sucks. But yeah, Gon's in critical condition. And it sucks to be in critical condition because if he ever had a chance to find his dad, it's pretty fucking soon because we get Netero's, he's got this last tape saying he's resigning, and he says that a new chairman needs to be selected. There's going to be a vote among all hunters, and 95% have to fucking vote for this one person or else it's not valid. So he wants the majority. That's smart too. Netero's a smart man, I gotta say. But yeah, that was cool. Like, it's gonna be like a D-rank mission and shit. Like, it's like, that's so much hype on an election, but yeah. And apparently the Zodiacs are gonna talk about this, and I'm assuming there's 12 of them. I think they might have said that, but, you know, Zodiac. And we see their backs, and they all look like weird motherfuckers, but that's typical of anime sometimes. So we'll have to see what they look like close up. And then motherfucking dude walks up, and I see the hair in the turban hat thing, and I'm like, fuck. No, of course he's in a position like that. Okay, I had to cut because there was a quick interruption. Where the hell was I? Zodiacs, and there was the Jing being there. And that's pretty much the end of the episode, actually. So, overall, first half kind of slow. It was nice to see ant development, but it wasn't anything super that effective. I'm not attached to any of these characters, really. Even Welfin, even though I like him more, he's not like the most amazing character. But it was alright. It was decent. The second half of the episode was much better, seeing the hospital stuff. I like that this arc had way more conclusion than some of the other arcs in the series. York New has like almost no real resolution, honestly. It's just like, you know, they do the big trade-off, and then it's just like the troop is still in York New, and they're, you know, Kurapika's whatever, and there's no, like, it doesn't have that sense of resolution. This arc did have more of a sense of resolution, so I like that. So yeah, and you know, like, I think that Heaven's Arena didn't really have much resolution either, but yeah, this arc had some resolution. I really like that. It obviously needs it because of how massive of an arc it was, so that's good. What Killua gonna do, I don't know, but we might even get an arc focused on Killua now because, I mean, he hasn't really been the star of an arc in full, and, you know, because, like, York New would have been Kurapika, and, like, Greed Island, I guess, could be Gon. Well, most of them could be Gon because he's the main character, but you know what I mean. It'd be cool to see an arc focused on Killua, since he's Gon's fucking right-hand man, and, you know, so to speak. The kite thing is very interesting, and seeing Jing is pretty massive. So I'm going to go, like, 9 out of 10 for this episode of Hunter x Hunter. I thought it was really good. Really great. So, yeah. Now I will talk about 137. Okay, you guys, so episode 137. This is a pretty interesting episode of Hunter x Hunter. We get to see all of the Zodiacs in full. Most of them look like the animal that they're based on, which is a little random, but I mean, it kind of makes sense. They all look weird and interesting. The one dude who has, like, the fucking abs, like, he has a six-pack on his forehead. That's nuts, but he kind of looks dumb to me. Everyone else looks pretty okay. Tiger dude has, like, Gon's hairline. That's kind of weird. Jing looks cool. He looks like fucking Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. But yeah, then we get this motherfucker, Pariston, the vice chairman. Scum! You can tell he's scum when you just see this guy. Yeah, I don't care for him at all. We lose Poof, and now we get this weird pretty boy, but whatever, at least he's a total scumbag. Getting all the votes for some reason. But anyways, I guess Netero's rules for the election were not, you know, sufficient because they want to change them. Each Zodiac picks a way they want the election to go down, put it in a fucking bucket, and then fucking Bean pulls it out, cute little fucking Bean guy. And Jing's is basically the same rules as Netero for the most part. I'm pretty sure they're all the same rules. And he planned this shit out like a fucking beast, like Sherlock Holmes to the next level. Like, he's just, like, put one of those notepads in the room. I bet this person will do this person will do that, and that person will do this. And I'm like, Jing, yo, you're a shitty as fuck father, but you're looking beast right now. Like, you're pretty cool right now, dude. Like, you're still a shitty father, like I said, but, you know, it's pretty cool. Doesn't even want to visit Gon, but he did say that Gon's not going to die. He has full confidence in his son, I guess, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, Pariston's a scumbag, but at least he's kind of cool in that sense. You know, he's not just like whatever. He actually gets some kind of fucking response out of me. The others are all okay. The big sheep dude who has like the big afro and the big lips, kind of a black stereotype, I guess, but that doesn't really bother me that much. What else? The scene was kind of funny when he was just straight up blubbering, and then all of a sudden Pariston's like, hey, I'm gonna be chairman, and everyone's like, whoa, no, what the fuck, son? And he gets all serious faced. That was kind of funny. And then the one bitch has like her snake arm and shit. They're probably all OP as fuck people, but yeah. And then we just get cameos for days when we see the people voting. You know, you get fucking, like, everybody is here, dude. We get Wing and fucking Bisky and fucking Basho and fucking just all these dudes. The dude with the funny eyebrows from Greed Island. The other dude from Greed Island with, like, the gorilla conjuring. Fucking, just so many people were there. It was pretty damn awesome. Hisoka was there. He wasn't really a cameo. He kind of played a part. He had no idea what was going on with the Chimera Ants, which is just hilarious. I guess that's an explanation as to why he didn't partake in that arc. Hisoka, I didn't really care about not being in the Chimera Ant arc. It's really like Kurapika and Leorio that kind of pisses me off because they're main characters and they're extremely underdeveloped at this point. Well, Kurapika's okay, York New City development, but Leorio is so underdeveloped right now, it's insane. Like, Togashi needs to utilize his full cast of main characters better than he does. But anyways, based on the opening, it looks like Leorio is going to be relevant. And there is a new animation for the opening. It's really cool. I don't know how much of it might be, like, super spoilerish or whatever, but it looks pretty dang cool. And I was right, what I said before. It does look like we're going to get some Killua focus. He has another younger brother. I've already seen this character. Like, I know nothing about them, but I've already seen this character. I thought it would be a fucking sister. It's a brother. That's ridiculous. Like, oh my god, whatever. Togashi loves fucking mixed gender characters, I swear. Or not mixed gender, but just making a boy look like a girl. He fucking loves that. I'm not a huge fan of that, but whatever. But yeah, it looks like Killua was going to be a focus for a while. That's pretty awesome. It was cool to see Ahsoka again. It was kind of funny that he had no idea what was going on with the ants. He didn't even know Netero died. Like, wow. You know? And he didn't even vote. He's just trying to find strong people to fight. Typical Hisoka. Well, that and being a fucking pedophile is also typical Hisoka. But anyways, I like the Zodiacs. They're all pretty cool. Not all of them talked. You didn't get a huge sense for their personalities, but everything they did kind of shows a little bit of what they're like, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, overall, I'll go like 8 out of 10 for this episode. Had there been like an elected chairman, it would have been higher, because that's pretty huge. But they had a vote, and the percentage wasn't as high as it was supposed to be, so they're going to do a re-vote. And yeah, I'm not surprised that Jing is cool. I mean, I figured he would be. Like, I just hate him. I don't like his character as, like, a father, but as, like, a regular character, I thought he'd probably be cool, and he is pretty cool so far on that Sherlock Holmes level shit. So, yeah. Tell me what you guys thought of these episodes in the comments below. And, yeah, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.